YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Tay, man. Y'all can see by the title of that video today, we reacted to LooksMaxxing did not save Clavicular. Not gonna lie, I don't really know what LooksMaxxing is, gang. I don't really know what LooksMaxxing is. To be completely honest with y'all, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, what is LooksMaxxing? Like, what is the definition of LooksMaxxing? Like, I don't know what it is. But we about to get straight to this video. New to the channel, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We hit 600 subscribers before the end of June, man. Hit 600 subs before the end of June. You feel what I'm saying? That was a goal I had this month. So I want to say appreciate y'all for tuning into all the videos. You know what I'm saying, the ones that ain't, you know what I'm saying, the ones that hit 1,000 views, the ones that didn't. I just want to appreciate y'all for coming in, subscribing to your boy. You feel me? We're on the way to 700. We're going to hit 700 before the end of July. I'm telling y'all, we're going to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the summer. But, hey, man, we're going to get straight to this video. I've been talking too much. Let's get it.
I'm American, so I don't really speak. You speak English? Well, you look very beautiful. What are you guys up to later tonight? A restaurant? You don't want to spice it up a little bit and hit like a club or something? Not tonight? All good. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your dinner. Take care of yourself. Yeah, they wasn't feeling it, so I just off. Clavicular. Don't look me up though. I could.
Are you famous?
Yeah.
Have a good time in Paris. I hope you will enjoy it.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Oh, sure.
Wait a minute, that's Clavicular? He looks like young Sheldon in the face. Ah, hell nah. The thing I like about all these experts that exist on the internet is when they go outside and interact with people in real life. When you're saying things to a phone screen, a camera, or a computer screen with nobody giving you any pushback or real world feedback on the advice that you have or things that you say, you can get off whatever that you want. And that's why this whole Clavicular situation is so interesting. He's built this brand off of looks being the ultimate cheat code to life. But recently, everything that was supposed to prove that this philosophy was correct and that he should be the go-to guy to listen to has actually been making him look worse. His plastic surgeries get him mocked by his own fans. His confidence seems to be shaken on stream. And now in Paris, his trip that he's taking is exposing the biggest problem with this whole image. Real life does not always reward clout like the internet does. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel.
I don't really get. I'm gonna wait to speak, but the whole like plastic surgery thing, man, you hurting your body in the long run to your face, especially to your face, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right?
Way better, yeah.
Like you hurting your face in the long run, bro. I'm not
like it.
Yeah, and this is swollen.
Yeah, I can tell.
There, so that will go away.
Way better. Looks pretty hard.
LooksMaxxing may not be a new concept or conversation, but it seems as though Clavicular is taking it to an entire new level. I think most people agree with the concept that, hey, maybe doing a little bit of push-ups, maybe doing a little bit of sit-ups, maybe cutting your hair, a new outfit as a way to make yourself more presentable for the world is a perfectly fine way to go about, you know, LooksMaxxing or being more desirable to the person that you're trying to attract. And then in pops Clavicular, somebody that we've been following for the past couple of months, God knows why, probably because it's been force-fed down our timeline. Seeing his LooksMaxxing journey, from weightlifting to peptides to taking literal drugs, and I'm talking about, you know, illegal drugs in order to make his jawline look a certain way or make him not want to eat, to even putting an actual hammer to his face. Clavicular has done some of the most extreme things in the...
What does that do? Is that supposed to make your jawline stronger or something? Like, people do the most to their face to try to look a certain way, and they end up looking so terrible, bro. Like, so terrible. And I really don't get it, bro. They end up looking so terrible, gang. And it's ridiculous. Like, I really don't get it. It's like, why you keep doing that to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if it's like certain stuff that like need like a major fix, and it's like, oh, okay, like, it's like, damn, bro, like, that shit's crazy, bro.
World when it comes to changing his physical appearance. And I will say it's had a bunch of different mixed receptions and reviews, but this one that he's doing now, this surgery kick that he's on, is totally, and I mean totally, not accepted by anybody in his community or beyond.
Michael Jackson just tipped $2. There's a Greek tragedy to this, a man of vanity who earned his riches pursuing beauty. and those same riches botched him in pursuit of more beauty.
Well, I obviously ascended, and everyone's gonna know it soon. I'll be vindicated and have the last laugh. I'll have the last laugh over all these fuckers. Give it like another couple of days when I'm in Paris Fashion Week, mogging to death. That'll be very, very easy. Don't even worry about it. All right.
Chat, what is mogging though? What is mogging? And they wrong for that Michael Jackson comment. I'm not gonna lie, they wrong for that Michael Jackson comment. But at the end of the day, that is Michael fucking Jackson. You are not Michael Jackson. Like, you're not. You're not Michael Jackson, buddy. You would never be on the level that Michael Jackson was on. You won't even sniff that level. You can't even ascend that level. I don't think there's really nobody that could ascend the level that Michael Jackson was on. Me personally, I don't think so. I know for sure I can't do it, but it could possibly happen. But at the end of the day, that is Michael Jackson though. Like, it's fucking MJ. What are we talking about?
Don't even worry about it.
It's not inherently about the surgery itself. I think people can identify that, hey, there might be some use cases for a surgery, but it's this continued endeavor to do the extreme thing over and over again in order to improve your appearance. I think it shows more of an insecurity about Clavicular. This chase for self-improvement when you're never finished gets to the point where you're willing to go underneath the knife. This is why you even have some of his fans in his own chat making fun of him and cracking jokes on him. Because now it seems as though, one, he looks like young Sheldon, but two, he's never satisfied with the way that he looks.
Dr. Miami just tipped $3. Clavicular, I hope you are enjoying your new nose. I designed it to look like Gandhi. One question, why go to a butt doctor for a nose job? Giga Jester.
I can't.
Nah though. Why would you somebody that specializes in stuff like that to get a nose job? But I know he is a plastic surgeon though, but at the same time, he's been getting a whole lot of bad rep from like a lot of people. So it's like, why would you go to him?
I can't. I do not even want to stream. Do not make fun of me. It's almost done recovering. Do not make fun of me. All right, please, do not make fun of me. Please.
Rabbi Pinto just tipped $2. Hello, Braden. Good to see you are transitioning into a Jew more and more every day, including the nose. Love from Tel Aviv.
Just turn the donations off, bro.
This is the worst job ever. I hate doing this. This is why I don't stream.
Chop just tipped $2. Bro looks like Family Guy. It's over Clav, you are a joke. Dylan Latham took your legacy. It's over Chud Boy, you're lacy maxing.
I think it's fair to say that he's clearly self-conscious about his looks, not just because he's getting these surgeries, which of course is a clear indicator, but also due to the fact that when these people joke with him or poke and prod at all these surgeries, he's getting offended. Even when somebody goes and makes a clearly fake Dr. Miami account and sends him a TTS message about how he made his nose, he still feels like it's just not good enough, or he feels ugly, or he feels like this is hurting him to the point where he's saying like, yo, this is not the job for me, etc., etc. This is the same audience that praised him for being attractive, thanked him for putting them on the path of getting their own looks in order, and said that, you know, you're one of the more better looking guys on the internet. Now they have turned heel on him and are saying, yo, you look like a doofy for going under the knife for ultimately the attraction of men. Because let's be clear, Clavicular has a girlfriend, and even his girlfriend thinks that this is a pointless surgery.
I'm so annoyed at you.
For what?
You didn't need this.
Yeah, but I wanted it.
You need to.
Well,
It looks so painful.
could always
It's
look
gonna hurt.
better.
You could always look better.
Correct. It's LooksMaxxing.
This right here is the problem with LooksMaxxing culture. It's supposed to be something that's supposed to make you more confident, but the scale starts tipping. Now you're constantly being rated by yourself and others. You're being measured, you're being compared, you're being...
I don't know what's
before
up with
you
the
know it,
world
you're
trying to
doing
be
something
perfect,
super
bro.
duper
Like,
extreme.
I don't know what's up with like everybody want to be like so perfect. Like, nobody in the world is perfect, bro. You chase perfection so much, you're going to do things to yourself that you can't come back from. Chasing perfection is just going to drain you mentally. It's going to drain you physically, and like emotionally. It's going to drain you just completely to the point where you just are going to lose yourself and just go crazy, bro. Like, you can't chase perfection. The only thing you could do as a person is just be better. That's it. And repetition. Just do it again. We don't get... Michael Beasley quoted. He said, we don't get happy that we can do it. We get happy because we can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a promotion at your job, or you get you making money, or you get a degree, or you just doing new things for yourself, just, you know what I'm saying, just getting new things for yourself, just all the above, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like taking care of your body, just stuff like that, man. You don't get happy that you did it. You get happy because you can do it again. It's consistency. It's a repetition. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like, just speaking from like thinking that you gotta be, bro. You don't have to be perfect, bro. It's okay to not be perfect. Like, it's so okay to not be perfect, bro. And I feel like this world and social media has just ruined that for so many people, bro. Because we see people do all these things, and people think that they gotta be just like them, bro. You do not let social media fool y'all. Just like with him, like, he talking about all this looksmaxxing and stuff, and then you go to another country and ain't none of it work. Like, they looking at you like you a fool, bro. Like, even your own woman is telling you, like, why are you doing that to yourself? Like, you look evil. Like, come on, man. Like, stop, like,
in order to get your looks in order. And it may not always be as extreme as surgery. I think those extreme diets where you're only eating 2 dates a day falls in that same category, just on a different end of the spectrum. That wasn't supposed to be the thing about Clavicular. Clavicular propped himself up as a guy who beat the system, but now he just looks like somebody that's trapped inside of it. But it's okay though, because we weren't supposed to be the end all be all judges of this. He was supposed to go to where fashion and model culture and looksmaxxing is supposed to thrive. He was going to Paris to get validation from Paris Fashion Week and from the more conventionally attractive people over in Paris. But what happens when you get over to Paris and it still doesn't work out for you?
Yeah, but the friend's coming with him.
All right,
Well,
your loss.
yeah, we'll let you guys have a good night. Fuck, that's sad. We'll just hand out the rest
Okay,
of them.
go.
Listen, I always say, I have the worst game, so I don't claim to ever be something I'm not. I'm not a fucking pickup artist. I'm a fucking autist. You know, I'll tell you everything you need to know about looksmaxxing, but going up to chicks, not my specialty whatsoever.
Okay, then I'll teach you, because French girls are different also, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
In Miami, you go up, you say, hey, slut, you want to fuck? And it works.
Yeah, here it doesn't work like that.
Well, for me at least.
Clavicular is not working for you. What the thing about all this is that it's not just the awkwardness of the interaction. It's the fact that Clavicular even looks confused that there is some sort of awkwardness. Like, he's thinking,
I mean, bro, you going to overseas and
thought about,
you pulling up with a big ass streaming camera on top of, like,
everywhere.
the fact that you got no game is going to seem weird, bro.
Should just be enough for people. Like, these people are just supposed to know who he is, but he's finding out in real time that in Paris, and I would presume in other places, that American live streaming room shit that he be getting off, that shit don't work. These women don't care about your online lore. They don't care about your fan base. They don't care about the fact that you're clavicular. This is where that whole looksmaxxing ideology that he keeps preaching becomes shaky. Not only does it put you in this constant loop of changing your body to better yourself, even to the tune of going underneath the knife, but it's also not being shown in real time that it's giving you the access in which people claim it's supposed to. So what are you supposed to do when the access isn't there? Naturally, you'd probably rely on things that, I don't know, don't have anything to do with your looks, maybe your personality, your wit, your charm, all these other things. But that's not what looksmaxxing preaches. See, the internet can convince you that you're some sort of handsome Squidward type feature because the chat spams these edits, your fans call you a mogger, but real life is much, much, much colder than this. People don't actually care about these things. Now, you would think that Clavicular would take a different approach once he found out that these women of Paris weren't buying his shtick, but no, he doubled down. And quickly, it wasn't just the women of Paris, but Paris in and of itself showed him, nah, gang, we don't rock with that.
He just looks so uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, get out of here. Bro, be safe. Yeah, this is interesting demographics, I'll say that. Paris ain't safe, bro. Fuck this shit. Yeah, this is not safe. Bro, why is it so fucking ghetto here? Like, what is this? This is the most ghetto shit ever. Just the thing is, people are already fighting, like, just randomly on their own. So that shit turns.
Hey, what's wrong with Buddy Head right there? Y'all see that shit? What the fuck?
Monsieur Clavicular, you look like a petite baby. You know, walking around with bodyguards usually means that you are important, or at least it gives off that appearance, but not here. In this case, it almost did the opposite. Look at Clavicular's eyes in this situation as he walks around. He looks nervous. The whole thing feels forced, like he's trying to create this celebrity type image, and based off of the reception that the citizens are giving him, they don't really give a shit about nothing that he's got going on. And based off of people flipping him off and throwing water on him and just the general
somebody do water on him? That's crazy.
This isn't Clavicular taking over Paris. This is more like people want you gone. You look like an annoying douchebag. We really don't care about who you are, and you need to get up out of here fast. And to be fair, he does look very, very uncomfortable. Like, that part is totally understandable. When random people are antagonizing you and being hostile towards you in a foreign city, it's not necessarily funny at the moment. But it also exposes this gap between this internet persona and confidence that Clavicular has and the internet people that he expects to care about him because he's done so much work to, you know, fix his body up right and to look a certain way. See, online, Clav can control the room, he can talk over the chat, he can turn criticism into content, but in Paris, he can't control the environment. The women are leaving, the locals react, the streets don't really give a damn about this guy walking through with this big black guy and a camera person, and suddenly the whole looksmaxxing God thing feels very, very fragile. Now he's running to the internet being full on delusional based off of his whole Paris experience. In a quote he says, "I thought I did something wrong to upset people in France, but it turns out the French are impolite shitbags. Girls from the US are a lot more attractive than EU, simply because the gene pool was devastated during World War II. All the good genes died in war."
You bad man. This nigga's bad, bro. You're mad because people don't find you, they don't find you attractive in another country. They don't find you attractive in France, bro. That's your fault. What the fuck? Like, you can't get mad at that, bro. And I'm gonna be real, it's women over there that was in them screens that look better than her. You look better than your woman. This is no disrespect or nothing like that. So you can't say like, oh, the gene pool was devastated during World War this and that. Like, niggas, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, god damn, bro. Like, niggas like this and people like this just be, I can't even call you that. People like this just be, when things don't go their way, they feel like, oh, there's something wrong with everybody else. No, bro, there's something wrong with you. You are the problem. Everybody don't have to find you attractive. That's not how the world works, bro. That's not how it works. Like, I don't be getting this. I really don't. Everybody don't have to find you attractive, bro. Y'all don't know how to take rejection and just move on. Can people in France be actually rude? Yes. I mean, I've heard that before. I've heard that plenty of times that people in France are rude. That's like saying people in New York are rude when they move down to the South, compared to people that say, excuse me, hold the door for you, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, all this different type of stuff. And then you got people from up north who are just mad, just aggressive and stuff like that, and they hit you with that, well, that's just not how I am. Like, no, we don't. To us, to people down in the South, no, that's being aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we should just meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Because that aggressive stuff that we don't do, there's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yes, I can understand that. But then to get on here and to completely bash people in other stuff because people didn't find you attractive, that is your problem. That is a mental thing that you have going on, not them. Like, and it's just like I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about your live streaming and shit. Like, they don't care. Like, and that is why a lot of people tell people in the US to go over to these other countries and to do certain stuff, and let's see the reaction that you get back, because this is the reaction that you will get back. So simple as that. Like, this is the reaction you will get back. Like, come on, man.
while the physically unfit stayed back and reproduced. So I'm going to offer my LooksMaxxing course 50% off to the French because not only do they need it, but they also can't afford it at full ticket. So let me get this straight. You get rejected because you look like somebody tried to sculpt you in clay and messed up several times. And now all of a sudden the French women are the rudest because they don't want to, I don't know, deal with a guy that puts hammers to his face, does drugs, says the most insane things, just has this weird aura around him, chasing skirts with a cameraman behind him. You give off douchebag energy and they're supposed to bend the knee for you. That's what we're supposed to believe. Get the fuck out of here. This is where the whole math starts to
And then you talking about some offering 50% course to the French. How the fuck you gonna know somebody is fucking French, dumbass nigga? How you gonna know? How are you personally gonna know? And then it's just like you're saying that, and it's just like, why would they, if they already rejected you and thought you were real looking, why would they take your course? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. You're just mad because people thought you ugly. Wah, wah, wah. Like, nigga, they don't care. Like, come on, man.
Instead of Clavicular saying, yo,
Boo-hoo.
Paris humbled me, gang. I probably got to change my approach to this whole situation, do something different, push a bunch of different narratives. Instead of doing that, Clavicular went ahead and just threw everybody underneath the bus. Because it wasn't him. It's not him. It's this entire place and space that's got him fucked up. This is why I am anti-looksmaxxing, at least the way that the movement has been, you know, pushed in the past couple years. It's shifted from, hey, I have to prioritize and focus on what makes me better from a holistic standpoint, and has gone straight to the looks of it all. And maybe it's because the looks of it all is so easily accessible that, you know, you can pay your way into it. But ultimately, when the looks aren't everything and it's falling apart in real time, just like it was doing it for Clavicular, it's not that, hey, maybe I need to work on myself. Maybe it's my personality, maybe it's my humility, maybe it's all.
That's what I'm saying. You already said you don't have a pickup lines. You don't know how to approach women and things like that.
Looking at this is
but yet, instead of fixing your approach, this is what you do.
Because we live here. Shouts out to the USA as we take on England in the World Cup. But America's not
I think
like
we play them
this
tomorrow.
picture perfect environment when it comes to fitness and health and all this other stuff like that. He went to Paris Fashion Week where it's supposed to be the top of the top and cream of the crop when it comes to looks. So now I'm more inclined to believe he's not even making real observations. He's just grasping for whatever straws so he can make the rejection feel less than what it actually is. And so now, and this is a part of the teachings of Clavicular and some of the other LooksMaxxing community, because we aren't getting our way, we're back to this ranking thing. Everything is ranked like a product. Everything is graded on this scale, etc., etc. And when you don't get the validation that you don't like deserve, at least that you think you deserve, now you're looking to process it in a totally bad way, put them on a ranking scale, use that ranking scale as cope to even like put them on a lower ranking scale than mathematically they should be. Like, all things considered, where you were at the time that you were in should be higher ranked than the American women, but you're being obtuse because you're not getting your way. And so Clavicular never actually questions his mindset in it all. He just kind of doubles down in this thing that only works on the internet. And I guess it makes sense because you're gonna spend 90% of the time back behind your computer desk anyway, right? So like, who really gives a shit if it doesn't work IRL, as long as you can sell somebody on the fact that it does work. I think the reason why this whole Paris situation hit the hardest to me is because, I mean, for what it's worth, people were already questioning Clavicular's looks. They were looking at him sideways. They were questioning the ideology. But when he put it to the actual test, it only gave more proof as to why, you know, it doesn't work. The Paris trip just gave it a new stage to prove that it didn't work. Clavicular's recent downfall is not that he got rejected in Paris or clowned for the surgery. The bigger issue is that he built this whole identity and the idea that looks equal power. But recently, the more he chases this power, the less powerful he actually looks in it. Paris was supposed to be proof that what he was doing was working, right? All of the drugs, all of the hammers, all of the going under the knife. People in his chat, in his community, in the States didn't understand it all. So he was gonna go to a place in space where they were going to truly appreciate it. And in reality, they just didn't. Why? Because clout doesn't automatically mean some sort of attraction. The security didn't make him look untouchable. It actually made him look uncomfortable. And his surgeries didn't silence the criticism. It actually gave the audience new material to laugh at. And the saddest part about it is that this same culture that rewards him for judging all these people is now judging him harshly. That's the real story is. The foundation situation and lifestyle that Clavicular has built is now the one that is actively breaking him down. And I know he can't handle it. Ultimately, he'll probably go back under the knife of a Dr. Miami to get another nose job and then be on his perpetuals.
Oh, that's it? Oh, shit. I ain't even know. I'm going to give my final analysis of this video real quick. Shout out to Omar for the video. Omar always come through with clutch videos. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to follow Omar channel, y'all can follow. I'm putting in the link description below. But I just want to say personally, bro, like, the thing with this whole looksmaxxing thing, from what I can understand, and from this, you get it, and then you always say to yourself, damn, it could be better. Let's go back. It could be better. Let's go back. It could be better. Let's go back, until you make yourself look like something that you don't even fucking recognize. And then you start hurting yourself. And then you get sick, and then you put yourself through all these different types of things, and then people look at you like you're a fucking creature. It's happened multiple times to people on the internet. Y'all can look it up. It's literally a lady that got her body done 20 times. 20 times. 20. You know what I'm saying? Like 20. And I'm not talking about like she's gotten like everything done to the point where like she ended up getting like an infection to her body. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get stuff done. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dislike, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gets something done, I'm just like, okay, like, it's just when you, like, it's just a repetitive, it's just when it's repeated, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's repeated multiple times, then it gets to the point, like, okay, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually chasing? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I be having to say. But nah, though, man, that's it for this video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm on the way to 700 subscribers now, man. You feel me? So make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Yeah.